Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Divine Designs by Dee Dee. If this is your first time visiting my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are a returning guest, I do appreciate you coming back to visit little old me. Thanks for stopping in. And today I have a DIY that I'm going to do, and it is right here in front of you. And what I have these little cubes that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I have 3, 6, 9, 12. I have 12 of them. And what I'm going to do is I am going to attempt to make a little small cubicle that I'm going to use in my craft room for little whatnots. And what I've done is I went out and I carved out these and all of these. So I've done all these here, and I'm going to do these two here on camera. And I also have some Home Depot um, paint stirrers, and I had my husband to cut them off, and I'm going to use those. And I also have some jumbo craft sticks that you get from Walmart, which are these right here that I have cut up into like little pieces here. So that's what I have here. And then I also have my little handy dandy tools here. I have like a little drill master that I'm going to use, and I have a box cutter, and I have a little it's a little rusty and a little old. My grandkids had it outside, so it got rusty, so that's what I got, but it still cuts. And I have this little wire cutter, and I have a pair of scissors. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you what I did, and it's real simple. What I did was I took this out and I turned it to the back, and to make my V, all I did was I used these. Because this wood is really, really soft. So all I did was I put an imprint on this side real hard. I turned it over and I put an imprint on that side. So now I have the two. And then I'm going to take my box cutter here, and I'm just going to score my little line there. Then I'm going to take my little box cutters right here and just break this off. I mean, not my box cutter, my wire cutters. Then I'm going to take my little so that's how I got my V. And then what I'm doing is I'm taking my little drill here and getting out all the little splinters. Moving it out. So then I have another one, and I'm going to score it again with my wire cutters, just pressing down on it, making an indentation in the wood. That's all I'm doing. And then I'm going to take my blade here, and I'm going to score it. right in that little spot. So now I'm going to take my little wire cutters again. And just break that off in there. Then again, I'll take my little drill just to get the splinters out. So here we go. So now I have all 9 of them. So I'm going to continue doing the drilling in all of these and making them smooth, and then I'll be back when I get done. Stay tuned. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm getting ready to I want to put a bottom on here. So what I've done is these 2 rulers here that I have here. I'm going to glue these on here so that it can be one line going across the whole, so make it look like it's one piece instead of all these little pieces. I'm gonna press that down as well. So now it looks like one continuous piece. Looks like it's going to be in a case. So then I have those. So now I'm going to do the same for the top. I'm going to put a little glue on here. So I'm going to give this a second to set in, and then I'll be back. Now what I'm doing is I just took 2 of the sticks that I had, and I'm putting them on each side to give it like a little brace. And I'll just stick this on here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my other little sticks that I cut. Remember those other little sticks I told you I cut? I'm going to take all those. The reason this one here, this first one here is shaped like a U, because that's what I was going to do at first. But then it was hard for me to, my tools wasn't working right. I didn't have the right tools. So I kind of carved this one out. But I didn't want to carve the rest of them out. So that's why I ended up with these. So I'm going to have one that looks like a U. And then the other one looks like these. But anyway. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and I'm going to glue these on top of here. So this is what the top looks like. So that's what the top looks like. So I was sitting here thinking that I want to put a little So this is the top here. I wasn't getting a good angle. But I was sitting here and I was thinking maybe I could put a handle on the top of here. So I have this little snake here. This wooden snake from the Dollar Tree. Here it is, this little wooden snake here. And I ended up finding this at the Dollar Tree on a whim. I've only seen this one. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a handle on here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to cut in between here and see if I can make me a little handle. So I have my little Dollar Tree saw. This little Dollar Tree saw here. So let's see. Maybe if I cut the head off. Okay. And then let's see how big I want it. See, maybe I can have it like that. Yeah, that may be big enough. And I'll cut this bottom off here. Let's see where to cut this. I'll cut this right here. So now I have like this little piece here. I'm thinking I can make like a little handle. So let's see what we're working with here. So we'll go here, and I could put this like right there. If I do it like that, it won't move. If I do it like that, I might have to cut it. Okay, let's do it like this. There we go. Got a little handle on here. So I'm going to take a little bit of this wood whale bond, put a little glue on there, and I'm going to take a little hot glue. I'm going to stick this right on here. I'm going to hold it down for a minute. I'm going to let that set in, then I'll be back. So I'm going to use this acrylic paint that I got from Crafter Square. And what I did was I mixed it in with a little water. Okay, so I done switched it up. I'm going to go ahead on and paint the whole box because I wasn't liking the way it looked. So I'm going to paint this whole box and then I'll be back. Making this little cabinet here, or this little, I don't know what to call it, little drawer set. helped me out a lot, because I had a lot of stuff in some baggies, and I ended up putting it in, like I got nails in here, and I ended up putting a little piece of wood in the back so that the little butterfly back there wouldn't drop anything out. And as I go and as it get filled up, I will continue to add to the back. So these are my nails, and I just put a little stuff in everything. These are like my little tools to my little Dremel. And then these are some wood glues in here, gel glues. Then I have some little clamps, these little clamps right here in there. So yeah, this kept me from having everything in a baggie. And then I have, close up, and then I have these little wood little notches in there. Nothing's in this one. Then I have tacks in that one, and nothing's in this one. Then I have my little measuring tapes in that one, and I have some little dice in that one. And then I have these little beads that I took from a necklace that I was going to use, and I still may use, and nothing's in that one. So I still have quite a few to fill up. But yeah, this is what it came out to be, and it came out to be very, very nice. And I have it sitting here on my wall underneath my paint. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share my videos. It helps YouTube notice me. And thanks for watching. Have a good day.